Variety, the most music, one of the great songs there from the 70s. Billy Preston, he was the fifth Beatle during Let It Be and Outer Space. And we're celebrating 25 years of D102 on my final day, my final hour here underway. We got a piece of tape here that I dug out. I'm not sure how old this is. This one wasn't labeled, but this is a funny bit, and it didn't really start out that way. But let me give you a little bit of background on this. Coming in and out of the radio station, was doing sales at the time. And Bill Lacoma, we heard from last hour, was one of the salespeople here. And over the last couple of weeks or so, there was this book that was out there in the middle of Jackson Street, almost to Voorhees. And it was out there for a number of days, and nobody ever picked it up or threw it away or anything like that. But it was out there. Well, Bill, one afternoon, picked it up and brought it into the radio station, and he and I started a little conversation, and it just kind of went crazy after that. Here it is. Let's go back. This is me and Bill Lacombe. 102.1 FM, WDNL. What brings you in so early?
Well, I got to get ready to go on the rock and roll radio tonight.
What is this you have in your hand?
I'll tell you what, up here at Voorhees Street, Doe, I got tired of looking at this book. It was in the middle of the road. It's been there for about a week.
I see.
And I thought maybe it was a dirty book or something, you know.
So Bill...
Right. I finally got curious and said, I'm going to stop. So being the scavenger that I am, I decided to stop in the middle of Voorhees Street, backed up, opened the door, looked around, picked it up, and it's a May 1953 issue of Coronet magazine.
It's been in the road a long time, hasn't it, Bill?
Yeah, it sure has there, I tell you.
That's older than both of us.
It's interesting here. Did you see that picture of the radio in there, Doug?
Yeah, I saw that RCA, what was it, $29.95 for a portable radio?
Incredible.
That's heavy bread back then.
Yeah, it was.
Look at that. Hold it. Yeah, this is an ad for the NBC television network, a service of the Radio Corporation of America.
That's what RCA means, incidentally. Radio Corporation of America.
Right, Bill. Anyway, it's got a picture of Sid Caesar and Imogene Coca. And the caption under it says, "Imagine, look at all those people watching us." And on the opposite page, there's a TV screen, and in the middle of that, it's got in print, 32 million enjoy Sid Caesar and Imogene Coca on Your Show of Shows, a Max Liebman production from the NBC television network. This is an old book.
Would you watch that show if it was on right now, Doug?
Absolutely. In fact, I've seen it.
You like that? But look, what it gets me the most is this picture. They're on the beach there, okay?
Hey, they're having a good time.
And she's really smiling. Look at that happy pose.
Look at that skimpy bathing suit he's got. It's
behind. It's the picture behind. Look at her. Right back there. Look at those legs, though. See, I told you, it was a sex book, and I knew it. I knew it was a dirty book.
$29.95 less batteries, of course. Plays up to 10 times longer.
Doesn't say longer than what?
Than old-type batteries.
Than old-time batteries, okay.
I guess.
This was before the diehards and Ever-Readies and the alkaline energizers and stuff like that.
Price shown as suggested list price, subject to change without notice, slightly higher in the West and South. The pick of the portables, RCA Victor.
Would you like to have that book?
I'll run off a copy of the Sid Caesar and Imogene Coca ad. Is that enough?
Give me a break. I don't want it.
Hey, you're on the air coming up. Anyway, that's what happened, talking about the old magazine. You might also notice that he called me Doe. That was kind of a joke. We had a client that would leave tapes for me, and he'd put my name on the tapes, and it was D-O-U-G-H, and so it just kind of stuck, I guess, calling me Doe. Anyway, we remember 25 years of D102, my final day, my final hour underway. We're going to spend some time with Bob Taylor and Kerry West. This was done during the 14th anniversary of the radio station back in 1991. We've got that for you coming up in just a few here on D102.
You're listening to Doug Quick's final show on D102. Pizza Inn, a tradition in
D102 with the best variety, the most music. Great song. One of my favorites. Got a chance to play it there. That's Norah Jones and Don't Know Why. As we remember 25 years here at D102, we did an anniversary show back in 1991. I had Bob Taylor come back and do part of the morning show with me as I was doing the mornings at that time. And we had a studio guest that came in and visited us. First female jock on the air here at D102, Kerry West. And this is how the conversation went. This was 1991.
Best of luck, Doug, from Lee's Famous
been a while
Recipe
ago.
Chicken.
How old were you then?
1978. I was 3.
3 years old.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Oh, West.
I wish. Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, I'm fine. I
You
had to
look
drop
good.
in. Thank you.
This is 3 out of the 4 lineup.
Yeah.
Was here for a lot of years.
Yes.
I
All
have
3
been
of
here
us.
10 years now, so
Yeah.
back in whenever.
Because
81, I guess I started.
Bob was doing mornings, Keith was doing midday,
Right.
I was doing afternoon drive, and you were doing 7 to
Right.
midnight.
That's
All
right. That's right. So all we
yeah.
need is, what's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
We got the whole thing.
The white-haired
The
person.
white-haired guy. Yeah, that's, boom, hit me in the head and I think about that, you know.
shoot.
And I remember when you started.
Yeah, Bob Taylor, one of the longtime morning people here at D102 over the last 25 years. And Bob is now living in Springfield, and we think of him often. And he's always in our thoughts and prayers. Anyway, we're remembering 25 years here at D102 on my final day. And we have more coming up with Santana and Michelle Branch. Guy's been around about as long as I have, and maybe even a little longer. It's coming up next here on D102. D102 with the best variety, the most music, and boy, what a ride over the last 25 years. And it seems like I've spent the last, 25 days going through hundreds of cassette tapes. We've included a lot of bits and pieces of things that have occurred here at D102 over the last 25 years. I hope you've enjoyed them. And we've been reeling in a few years. One of my favorite songs from the 70s now. Here's Steely Dan from D102.